Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. So, anytime I hear about this Neuralink, Elon Musk brain chip implant, my first thought is end times mark of the beast type stuff, and then you think about it and you're like, well, it is repairing connective tissue for people like quadriplegic and paraplegic. Eventually, I believe the goal is to restore movement to people who have lost movement in limbs and, maybe who knows what else. But then you wonder, with all the advancement of AI, is this somehow a method where AI can actually be introduced and integrated with a human brain? And if so, who is actually in control of that human? Right? Or is it just some Matrix Neo download information and now you know Kung Fu? I don't know. It could be cool. But let's read this article and find out. Elon Musk startup Neuralink implants chip into brain of first human test subject. Okay. Elon Musk announced that his human tech startup Neuralink has inserted a chip implant into the brain of its first human test subject. The billionaire said the person had the chip surgically implanted onto their brain on Sunday and is recovering well. Initial results show now promising neuron spike detection, Musk wrote on X, the social media he owns. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration last year greenlit human trials on the company's brain chip after Neuralink performed hundreds of tests on pigs, sheep, and monkeys. How hideous. Neuralink co-founder told Bloomberg in November, "It's time to help an actual human being." The brain chip, which has 1,000 electrodes, is meant to allow people to wirelessly perform computer functions by just thinking of what they'd like to do via a think and click mechanism. Last month, the company said it was looking for quadriplegics under 40 years old to participate in the human rights trial. It also said a surgeon would remove part of the test patient's skull before a 7-foot-tall robot named R1 would take over to implant 64 threads lined with electrodes into their brain. Wow, insane. The electrodes are programmed to gather data about the brain, including neural activity attached to movement and tension. These neural signals recorded by electrodes would then be sent back to Neuralink computers for decoding. The short-term goal of the company is to build a generalized brain interface and restore autonomy to those with debilitating neurological conditions. The long-term goal is to have this available for billions of people to unlock human potential and go beyond our biological capabilities. Like X-Men stuff, right? It's unclear how many human participants will be part of the technology trial, which will assess the safety of both the robot surgeon and the chip itself, as well as its functionality. The trial will take about 6 years to complete. It looks like the human trials are underway, and I gotta ask, if you were in that type of situation, would you be a volunteer? Assuming it's just a voluntary basis for the sake of research on a very primary level, would you go through this yourself? I don't know, it's hard to say given all the things I mentioned in the intro. This sounds amazing. If they can really pull this off and there is no malice intent that's involved, it seems like this might have the potential to help a lot of people in the long run. And that's something that I do appreciate from Elon Musk. He seems to be the type of person that wants to push through and create new things and advance products and advance life and advance technology and things like that, with his rocket program, with his Tesla cars. Everything seems to be more than just kind of a money grab business, you know what I mean? And this one seems to be the scariest one in my mind. I can't appreciate the effort and the risk that he's taken to advance things like he does. And if you agree with that, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, please, and I will see you guys in the next one.